that it did go into effect?
It did go into effect.
No, is that what it said there? Does it emphatically say that? Yes or no?
I could prove
Read
it.
it again. Read it
It
again.
went into effect.
Read it
I
again.
can prove that easily. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not written in. I'll ask you. Is it not written in the book of Leviticus that blood is for atonement of sins? Okay. So when blood is shed, and the Lord Himself said, "I come to take away the sins of my elect." All right. Is He not taking away death from His elect? Is not the wages of sin death?
Do people still die? Did all the 12 die?
I feel like you got to
Yes. No, I'm saying
How the hell did He take death away?
Wait a
if
minute.
they died?
Wait a minute. No, I'm saying
That's why they the first resurrection, man.
That's why the first resurrection.
No, you're right. They are the first resurrection. And guess what? If they haven't been resurrected yet, how are they in the new covenant?
Some of them rose up.
They are resurrected.
They are resurrected. We'll just get it.
That's what the new covenant is all about.
Oh,
Revelation 20 all day. It told you they resurrected. They here right now.
You're right.
Okay. Now,
hold on. They're here right now. And who are they?
Amen.
The actual elect, the men of the Lord, the ministers of the new covenant. Yeah, what you looking at right now?
Okay, so you're one of the 12.
I mean, I don't know who I am.
All right, but no, you just said I'm looking at them right now. So you got to be one of the 12, right?
I mean, we are the
okay. So can y'all die?
I mean,
we are the
y'all die.
Can you die? Man. It is what it is.
All right, brother. I'm not gonna make a fuss about that. That's fine. My thing is, can you die?
Can I die?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It said in the second covenant, it has no death.
Okay, so are you telling me that y'all can't die?
According to the scriptures, we can't die.
We can't die according to the scripture. It has no death.
Oh shit!
All
right, go ahead. Whatever y'all got, man. Go ahead. These niggas can't die, man. Let them talk, man. My fault. I'm going.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, the bones of the Apostle Israel, Millstone, one of the truth from, salutations and shalom to the old fillet. Now you sincere Akim out here putting word in truth and sincerity, back in on the lesson to the power and spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. So right, man, basically in the little clip I played, as you can see, you got these two guys up here, they're just going into their own thing, teaching that we in the new covenant right now, which is false. We're not in the new covenant right now. And that dude, the war, the one to the right that was talking with the dude in the car, like basically he was saying, like, according to what both of them were saying, according to the scriptures, we can't die, which is false. We can die. And, they just gone. The Lord got them bugged out and blinded, for real, because we are not in the old covenant. Slocky, we are not in the new covenant. We are technically still in the old covenant. I can go into the scriptures and prove that with the scriptures I'm finna bring out here in a minute. So, right, because he was asking questions, it's like they couldn't really answer. Like they were beating around the bush or they were trying to say something else to really not answer the question for real. Not going into the scriptures to prove that we in a new covenant. And right, and it was just, it's crazy, man. Then another thing, they claim, not only they claim we can't die, but it seemed like he was trying to say that they of the 12. Cause when he asked them, Alazar, the dude, they did the debate, we asked him, are y'all part of the 12? And then at first he said, no, well, you looking at him. Then he said, so you saying you part of the 12? Then he's like, well, I don't know who I am. But then he said, you just said you were part of the 12 though. So it's like they were double-minded, like they didn't, they was gone, man. They didn't understand what he was asking, basically. They did, but like, it was like, just beating around the bush. You basically said, you looking at him, so I'll say y'all the ministers of the new covenant. Really, man, the Lord, he just got their mind blotted out and just gone, man, bugged out. That's why you want to pray to God about Shema Shai. You don't take the Holy Spirit from you. Pray Psalms 51 verse 11, cast me not away from thy presence, take not the Holy Spirit from me. So right, man. And I'm getting to the scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra 7, verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. What is that going into? Babylon the Great being destroyed, so-called America, by Yahushua, the chariots, and the nuclear missiles. in the beginning of the immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past, right, man? And right now, we in captivity. We still in the immortal body. We still in the flesh. We don't got immortality yet. And immortality, basically going into, that means live forever. And we don't live forever on this side. These bodies, we pass away on this side. So how can you say we can't die? Or how you gonna say we're in the new covenant? Because basically the new covenant ain't gonna come until we in the kingdom and see how shall come back, destroy Babylon, and deliver the prophets, the 144,000 along with the elect. Then the 2/3 and the heathens, they gonna be destroyed on this side, but they're gonna be come back into the kingdom. The heathens gonna serve, Israel. And the 2/3 they got destroyed, the 2/3 Israelites that was destroyed on this side gonna be reborn again in the kingdom. Cause they not gonna be delivered with the rest of the elect. So right, man, they just persuaded in their own head that we really in the new covenant, which we not. We still in the old covenant. We still in captivity. We still in Babylon the Great. The fleshly bodies, man. So right. In the beginning of immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past, right? Corruption gonna be in the past, man. Ain't gonna be no wickedness in the kingdom. And we still in these fleshly bodies. We not in the new covenant. We don't got immortality, so how can you say we can't die? And that's just going off, man. And I ain't gonna make this too long. This is gonna be something quick, real quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua, who sleeping with Yahushua, the elect, will Yahweh bring with him. So, right, I'm gonna keep reading. 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead of Mashiach shall rise first. 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds and meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord, right, man? So, right. I'm gonna read this, then I'm gonna go back and break down that scripture I just read. 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 18, wherefore comfort one another with these words. So, right, it's basically proving, man, that, we not, some of the elect basically gonna pass away on their side. Because then he asked them about, like I said, are you the 12 apostles? And Alazar asked them, so did the 12 apostles not die? And they said, yeah, they did die. And he said, okay then, so how the hell did the elect, how the hell did the Lord, basically stop death from the elect? Because the elect, they weren't exempt from judgment. Even on this side, the 12 apostles, they weren't exempt from judgment. Even on this side, we're not exempt from death or judgment. So, right, man. When it says in 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, right? To meet the Lord in the air. Yeah, but like I was saying, some of the elect gonna pass away on this side. And the ones that are asleep are the ones in the spiritual realm, the ones that pass away. And when it says which are alive and remain, them the ones that's gonna be beamed up, that's gonna get delivered, basically. So, cause you got some of the elect that gonna pass away on this side. So, right, man. Now, let me get another scripture. This is Jeremiah 31, verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, says the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, their God, and they shall be my people, right? So basically, it's going into the new covenant right here, but we're not in that yet, because the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah say He's gonna put the law into our inward parts, which basically means we're gonna keep all the laws and statutes perfectly. But see, right now, we're not able to do that. Why? Because for one, we in captivity. For two, we in these fleshly bodies. We gonna go off. We still sin. That's another thing. Then a dude next to the war, his partner named Renaya, in another video one time, he was saying it's impossible to go off. How is it impossible to go off when we basically sin all the time. Gonna be in captivity. So right, and we in these fleshly bodies, we still in these mortal bodies. We gonna go off, we gonna sin, we gonna fall short. And we not gonna keep the laws perfectly until we in the kingdom, which is the new covenant gonna come in the kingdom. Cause in the new covenant in the kingdom, when the kingdom come, we're not even gonna be teaching the word no more. Cause ain't no need to teach the word, cause we already in our homeland, we already in rulership. See, we prophesying now to let y'all know what's coming, to know that we gonna be next on top, basically, and that our enemy rulership gonna fall down. So we can be on top, we can be in rulership. Then they gonna come into captivity and serve us. That's the reason why we prophesying now on this side in our captivity, to let that message be known, basically. So right, I'm gonna read again, Jeremiah 31 verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord Yahweh Shai. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. So basically, the law gonna be in our inward parts. We're gonna keep laws perfectly in the kingdom, and we'll be their power, and they shall be my people. Right. So basically, we're not in them times yet, man. The prophecies gotta, a few more of these last prophecies gotta fulfill so we can get there, so the elect can get beamed up, so we can have the kingdom. Because right now in this Babylonian system in captivity, we still under the curses. We still in the old covenant. This is Matthew, the book of Matthew 25. I'm gonna read 1, then go down to 10. This is Matthew 25 verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto the 10 virgins which took their lamps and went forth to meet their bridegroom. Right, and the 10 virgins going to the elect. And the bridegroom is basically Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? So right, this is verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. So right, basically the elect gonna attend a marriage ceremony with Yahweh Shai, spiritually. They're gonna be like a marriage ceremony with Yahweh Shai. So this ain't happened yet. So how can these guys sit here and say we're in the new covenant when this ain't even came to pass yet? Because see, really, they just persuaded in their own mind, and they just really butthurt from the apostles and elders, rebuked them and got on them, and so they want to drift away and start their own thing, and be persuaded in their own mind that we in this false doctrine that they pushing, that we in the new covenant when we not. How we in the new covenant when we can't live forever? We can't keep all the laws perfectly. We still sin. We still pushing the word. We still on the highways and hedges, We still, basically still in hell, man. We still in captivity. So how are we in the new covenant? And this prophecy I just read right here, man, 25 verse 10, ain't came to pass yet. We ain't made that ceremony with Yahweh. The hopeful elect haven't made that ceremony with Yahweh Shai yet. So right, man, the Lord just got their mind blotted out. And this is a scary spirit to be in. That's why you want to pray to Yahweh Shai that He keep you on the right track to stay right in the spirit and don't go off and, be doing your own thing to condemn yourself. They just really condemning themselves, marking themselves, messing up their salvation, messing up their chance to get salvation. So, all right, man. I'm going to end off right here. Lord willing, this was edifying, so I just brought out the scriptures and broke it all down. That basically we not in the new covenant, we still in the old covenant. We still in the old covenant. We repeat, we are not in the new covenant. For all you newcomers that's coming into the truth, that's brand new. Sorry, man, I'm going off in and here. Lord willing, this was edifying. I leave all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. The ones of the apostle, Elder Great Millstone, man, I want the truth on. Shalom, salutation to the for lick. And all you sincere Arkham out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Lord will, I'll be back soon another lesson. Until next time I say, Shalom, Shalom.